There's no student.
रिमाइंडर डाल एक बार चेक करना है please.
Probably they would be thinking today is 26th, maybe.
नहीं कल रिमाइंडर पहले दिया हुआ था।
Bharat, have you shared the notes with them? Hello, Bharat.
Hello.
Yeah, buddy,
Yes,
have you shared the
uploaded
notes?
to LMS. Upload
Do they know about it?
LMS. Yes, sir. Will
Okay.
also.
Okay. Are we good to start? Bharat?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, may I request everyone to switch on the camera if possible? Or no, it is not possible. Last time you guys said that yes, we will switch on the camera. What
I
about?
think they have compulsory to join with the camera only. Students, you are requested to join with camera. Because last time also we have shared this video with the college and they request us to ask you guys to join with the camera. Thank you.
Oh, it's a compulsory thing. Yeah, I think it's better, right? I can see you guys. You can like we can have a good discussion. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Happy Republic Day. I don't know what we are doing on a national holiday. Okay. We are studying cyber forensics. So today's class mostly would be revolving around networking concepts. Uh, so if you're familiar with any concepts, so feel free to answer in and try and have a good discussion. What about Shubham? May I know what is your reason? Or you're not here only? You're not listening to us. Come on.
Sir, 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, fine. I'll give you 5 minutes, man. No worries. Okay, let me share my screen. The Priyanshu is here. No, this was not the screen I was willing to share.
Yeah, good morning, Rohit. Happy Republic Day.
Yeah, why you are here, man?
Just to see the progress and how many students are attending the class.
Uh, okay, let me know. My screen is visible, right? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, today we will be revolving around networking concepts. We'll try to see how Windows and like this Linux booting process is all about. Basically, it is one I will teach, and the other one is almost similar because the booting process is similar. The OS you are loading will be different, right? Then we into the forensic science and the digital forensics thing. So, yep, let's get started. So, first of all, when you try to make the internet connection, there are two things that are happening. So, I tried to make it white this time, the OneNote, because last time I received feedback, I think from maybe you guys or from some different batch that the black color is not visible that much. So, let me start. So, yeah, so whenever you try to make a connection, so let's suppose this is your laptop, right? You're trying to make an internet connection. This is nothing but the internet. What is internet? Does anyone know where when you're trying to hit up to like, youtube.com or any other website, let's say linkedin.com, anything. Do you know what is it actually? Anyone? Wild try is
Sir, it provides services to us. Like,
it's provide services to, but what is it exactly? Do you know? It is nothing but a computer, which is, which is again like server is nothing but a computer only, okay? So we call it as server. Again, you can call nothing but a computer only. Because some of the ports are open and these services are running so that we can go and check it in the internet, right? That's the only thing, okay? So in some of the port, they are like YouTube is servicing, providing us the videos over there. So what is happening over there? So there is a database in there. Okay. So they have uploaded all the videos. You try to go to youtube.com. This server is having the open port of 443. If you're trying to run it with 443, like HTTPS, right? So it is having the port 443 open where all the YouTube videos are uploaded and you are able to see it is accessible with the internet. That's it. That's the only thing. Okay. It is also nothing but a computer. Even if you are hosting a file, okay, let's suppose in C drive, D drive or something, and if you get leave it to like you can have an open port where you want it to serve it to the internet, that also you can do. So that time your computer laptop also becomes a server. Is this clear? So this is what typically happens. Okay, so we call this as client, basically your laptop, and we call this as a server. Okay, so it's always is like a client and server connection. Let me come back. So this is what is a client and the server connection. Okay, what is peer-to-peer application? So have you guys used torrent? Anyone?
yes, sir.
No? Yeah, come on, man. It is illegal, but we know we use it, right? For downloading stuff. So anyway, I don't deny it. I do it. Who will pay for Netflix? Okay. So what happens? I'll pick a typical example of torrent only. So this is what nothing but it is a peer-to-peer connections, right? So in P2P connections, what happens? There is nothing as such called as server over there. Okay, so every computer becomes a act as a server at that time. So what happens? Your computer, multiple other computers are there. I'll show you, give you the example. Hold on. So what happens? You're trying to download a, what is the latest movie? Let's suppose it is, I don't remember. Let's suppose it is XYZ something. Okay, leave it. Maybe Bulbulaya 3. Okay, so let's suppose you wanted to see Bulbulaya 3 today. Okay, so what you will do? Probably you will go to the torrent server. You will try to download it. Okay, you'll go to the server and try to download it, but it will not be downloaded from the server. That's the best part of it. It will be downloading from your other P2P connections. Okay, so at the time of when you're trying to run a torrent application, you will see there are two things happening over there. Okay, one is the downloading, which you are downloading to your computer. Another thing you will observe that is called as uploading. Now, why does that happen? That means your computer is also acting at the time you are downloading. That time only your computer is also acting as a downloading server for another computer. Okay, that is the best part of using like a P2P application. Okay, and one more thing, this is the only reason whenever you see that this website is not applicable. Let's suppose I particularly use 1337, so let's suppose it doesn't work. Okay, someday you will see like it is directly down. The next day only something will be up with the domain of maybe x.xy. Why? Because it is very easy to replicate the database. You cannot make it down anywhere. Like government had tried to server down, and so many things they have tried, but the data is always there with someone, right? Because all these computers will be having the data, and very easily it is replicated to some another domain, another site. And we know how much easy it is to create a domain on something today. At least in today's generation it is so easy, right? So that is what is all about P2P connections. Any questions on that part? Remember the torrent application, that's it. You guys will do, you can write it about it. Clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Shubham is back. Hey, hi Shubham, how are you, man?
Fine, sir.
All good? You did all the makeup and all before turning on the camera?
No, sir.
Come on, you should have woke up just few minutes earlier, right?
Yes, sir.
I know when you asked for 5 minutes. Fine enough, fair enough. Okay. Uh, let me discuss one more thing which was not mentioned over here. Okay, I will just discuss that. How many of you know about OSI model? Because I think it is very much important. Do you guys know about it? At least heard about it? No? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
So do you want me to explain it or you guys know it? I'll leave it then.
Sir, explain it one time.
Yeah, I will just, we'll just do a quick revision. So the way I remember all the 7 layers is by, you should write it down for 5 to 10 times maybe, just this structure, and you are very good to go. This is what I try to write every time, okay? So P, D. So it starts with over here, layer 1. This is layer 3. This is layer 4, layer 5, layer 6, and this is layer 7, okay? This is application layer, this is presentation layer, this is, again, you can all Google this and you can get it what it is about. This is transport layer, network layer, this is data link layer, this is physical layer, okay? So we'll start with the application layer. Now, what is application layer? Can anyone help me out?
Sir, the layer at which the user interaction is there.
So application layer is nothing but where the user interaction is done with the internet. Basically, with this help, you are able to access the internet, right? So see the browser example. Okay, so browser is nothing but acting as the interface between your computer and the internet, right? So, and we typically use the ports that is like HTTP, HTTPS for this purpose. Okay, and you have got FTP and all. Okay, so this is the application layer. Okay, it provides you the interface for you to access to the internet. Okay, next comes presentation layer. What is presentation layer? Anyone?
Translates data into a format the application can understand.
Translates data into a format which the application can understand. Okay, so that is one thing. It helps in one thing, that is like translation of the data. So sometimes what I will give you an example. So let's suppose the website data that you're trying to access is in some other language that the computer doesn't understand. So what it will do, it will try to translate it to the language that it understands. Okay, that's the only thing it tries to do. What else? This is one part. What else it tries to do? Anyone?
Sir, encryption and decryption.
Encryption and decryption. Perfect. Now, what is encryption and decryption? Any idea?
Sir, changing the readable message into unreadable form.
Into unreadable format. So basically, if I am trying to do something like man in the middle attack, now what is man in the middle attack? That's a part for next part. I will discuss it later. Leave it as of now. So let's suppose I am just so I'll just give you a brief idea. Okay. So let's suppose what I am trying to do over here, you client, and this is again the server, right? Perfect. Yeah. So you are trying to do something. Let's suppose you have opened the banking application and you're trying to exchange some messages on something. You're doing something. If I am able to, you know, interpret the communications, so this is me and the bad guy. Okay. So I am able to hook into the network. I'm trying to see into the network. I will see just gibberish. I will not understand anything. I will just see random things. Okay. Why? Because the part of the communication is encrypted. If I'm able to see that in plain text, that means I can see your username, password, and so many things, which actually happen, which is actually the security risk with using HTTP. Okay. So it actually translates the data over the internet in the form of plain text. So that's why we don't use HTTP as of now. Okay. Clear? Perfect. Encryption, decryption, done. What else? What is the other one? Anyone?
Session layer.
No. Over here. Presentation let us one more thing. Any idea?
Data compression.
Sorry?
Data compression.
Data compression. Correct. So it is the work of the presentation layer actually to compress the data, because let's suppose okay, so let's suppose the YouTube video that you are trying to see is almost like 1 GB. In the internet it will be passing around to you with the help of like some 400 MB. Why? Because it will compress the data and send it to you so that you are like it takes less time, right? Obviously, because if you are say sending 1 GB of data, it will take more time. Sending over like compressing and sending it over 400 MB will take less time. That's the only reason. Like speed increases, it takes less time, and so many other benefits are there. Okay, clear? Is this clear? Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Presentation layer, and then we go to which layer? We have PDNTSPA. This is the session layer. Okay. Now session, what happens over here? So we try to open a session with the server. So that's it. That's the only thing it is happening over here. Over here, we try to open a session. What is that? With the client, and this is the server. So we try to open a session. How this session opens? This actually works with the help of something called as, oh, I have two green colors. Why? Let me change it to something else. Do I have this? Uh, this will look the let me try. So called as TCP three-way handshake. It looks good, huh? Do you know what is TCP three-way handshake? Anyone? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Help me out. Come on. So we'll do client, we'll do server. Yeah. Help me out. So
Sir,
this is basically just a sec, I will ask you. Hold on. This is basically the way we are trying to connect to the server. Okay, this is what is happening whenever you're trying to request to the server. This is what is happening. Yeah, buddy, go ahead. Help me out.
sir, for initiating the connection, first the client sends the request to the server.
Yeah. So for sending the request, you basically send a scene. Oh, what is happening? Hold on. Yeah, now it will work. You're typically sending a SYN packet. Okay. How these packets are visible, you can always see it through Wireshark. Okay, if you have not done it, I will show you how to see that. Okay, uh, okay, so this is the SYN packet that is being sent. I always try to tell you the example of a restaurant. Okay, so let's suppose you with your family is going with in the restaurant. Think about this example. Okay, what happens? What you will do? You will go to the door, probably ask someone whether there is a place available or not, right, for the table, right? What they will do, they will go inside, they will check the place is available or not. Based on that, they will come to you, they will tell you that, hey, place is available, book a table with us, and then you will get inside. That's what is happen. See, this is the similar thing happening over here. So first of all, you try to ask to the server, hey, can I connect to you? Is there any place available for me? Because server at the end of the day is also nothing but a computer. Try to understand that. So it is also having some RAM processes running, right? So based on that, again, you are able to connect to it. I am not coming into these features called as this load balancing, auto scaling, separate topic. But as of now, try to understand server as a computer only. Okay, so SYN packet it tries to send. Basically, I'm trying to connect to you whether there is any space available or not. What the server will say, hey, you can connect with me, sending back an ACK packet. Sorry, my bad. SYN ACK packet. They will say this is actually called as synchronize. This is called as synchronize acknowledgement. Okay, so but the server will say that, okay, here you can connect with me. Basically, ACK your synchronize packet. Okay, then what you will do, you will acknowledge that, and then from here the session is established. Okay, clear? Perfect. Okay, let's go to the other one. I will use all the colors today. Yeah, what is the other one? PDNTSPA. We have done the S, so probably we have T, right? This is nothing
Transport
but the
layer.
transport layer. So with the name only, you can say this is something which is helping us in transporting the data in between the client and the server. Okay, so this is the client, this is the server, helping in transporting the data. So there are only two transports that are happening over here. You have only with the help of TCP
TCP and UDP.
and you have UDP. Okay. Now the key part over here, try to understand the TCP and UDP. Again, they have I think 65,525 ports for TCP, and again the same is replicated with UDP. The important part over here for you guys is to know what is the difference between TCP and UDP. Anyone, what is the difference? No.
TCP is a reliable and UDP is a faster but less reliable.
Okay, that's the later part. First of all, we need to understand what is TCP. It is called as Transmission Control Protocol. I'm not writing it. I hope you can just Google it and see. TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, and this one is called the User Datagram Protocol. Leave all these definitions. There's just two things you need to remember, and then all the things will follow up. Okay, TCP means handshake. Okay, so if I am trying to do a handshake with you, how will I do virtually? Can I do it? No. I need to be physically available in front of you, and then we can do a handshake. This is correct? Yes or no? For UDP, I can just in virtual, I can give you a high five, you can give me a high five back, and we are done, right? So this is what is UDP. Okay, that is the only thing you need to remember. And then all the definitions will follow along. Okay, so I think few of the students join, Momita and Sricha. So I think there is some compulsory thing from your college that you guys need to switch on the camera. Okay. So for handshake thing, now it will follow along. Yeah, Pratiksha, you were saying something about the reliability and all, right? Yeah, you can go ahead now. Yeah, you were trying, right?
Yeah, TCP is a reliable and UDP is a less reliable.
why it is reliable and why it is non-reliable? Because in handshake, what happens? I am trying to, make sure that the connection is established, everything is falling in place. In high five, I'm just throwing away the packet. Okay, I'm just throwing from here. High five. Okay, so I will just mention it over here, throwing, so that you can remember it. So that's the reason it is non-reliable. Again, since I'm throwing the packet, what it will happen? It will become fast, right? And again, obviously, because I'm checking the connection is happening, everything is falling in place. So that time it will become slow. Yeah. What else? Yeah, come on.
TCP is connection oriented and UDP is connectionless.
Connection oriented, connectionless. Is it? You can say that. Uh, what do you say? Connection oriented.
Yes, sir. Means
Do you have a better word for that? Hmm.
it forms a connection before transferring the packet like that.
Yeah, it forms a connection that, but again, for UDP also, you tries to make a connection, right? Without connection, because without the session being established, you cannot do it, right? So I guess that is not the probable, like, I will not take it as of now, okay? Uh, what it tries to do instead, TCP will check each and every packet properly, okay? So it sends the data in order, okay? Data in order. It will throw randomly. My handwriting is just awful. Okay, it will just show the packet. What about the other thing? What else? Because it is trying to, what will happen? It will send the sequential data only, okay? So it will, if the data, so again, the data is nothing but a packet, okay? So packet is something like this. It is divided into chunks of data, okay? So this is, every time you send a data, okay, whatever it is chunked into different bits and bytes, okay? So what the TCP will do, TCP will send it in the order only. It will check one has completely reached, okay, then it will send for two. Two has completely reached, then it will send for three. This is how it happens in TCP, okay? And then this and then this, follow along, okay? UDP doesn't care about all this. It just throw packet. One will be sent, maybe five will be sent, six will be sent. That's the only thing why at the first we have told it is as reliable and this is as not reliable, okay? Clear? Very important. I think these are the things which is very important for your interview as well, okay? So typically when you go to a interview, I'm expecting you guys to be going through the cybersecurity interviews, okay? So that time these three questions are very much asked for freshers, okay? Like what is the OSI model? Explain the OSI model. Typically they will not give you direct question. They will ask you in direct way, okay? Like can you tell me, like when you open the youtube.com in your internet, how the things happens in the help of OSI model? Typically this kind of question. Or they can ask you something very different. They will ask you typically, give you a port number. They will say, can you explain about this port number? Okay, like HTTP port number 443, then you have 21, 22, all these are very important. So try to learn at least the first 15 to 10 ports and port numbers, what it does, okay? Like SMTP you have, FTP you have, what is the use of SSH, all these things are very much important, okay? Yep, any questions, anyone? Any questions? No? Perfect. I will request again, Momita, if you guys are available over here, Sricha and Pratima, can you guys hear me? Just I didn't just left it, switch on the meeting and left the. Ah,
Yes, sir.
you are here, right? So yeah, so there is like some compulsory announcement from your college side at least that you guys need to switch on the camera, okay? I wasn't aware about it, but yeah, Priyanshu told me. So take your time, maybe 5-10 minutes, and you can again come back and switch on the camera, okay? Uh, So are you guys joining with mobile phone? I don't expect that. Can you guys join with the laptop? Because how will you do practical things? You guys will be able to do the practical stuff if I'm showing something? Yes, no, anything? Maybe as of now it is all going theory, but maybe it is required to do. Okay, so I think I've covered these topics which was not there in the PPT, so you guys need to follow up. Okay, maybe see the recording and lot of just a Google have a TCP/3 and say OSI model and all this. You'll get a lot of articles as well. Okay, so yep. So use of computer networks where we are trying to use the computer network. I think I don't need to explain this where we need to use it. Few of the terms I felt like you can remember B2C, B2B, G2C, C2C, and P2P. P2P we have done already, that is peer to peer. B2C again, I think if anyone watching Shark Tank India, we are familiar with B2B and B2C. To be honest, even I wasn't familiar before Shark Tank. Okay. Business to consumer, business to business, and then G2C is nothing but from the government side. Just G replace with government and you're good. Okay. So important thing, this one again not so important, leave it. uh yeah, how many of you know about these terms? Local area networks, metropolitan area networks, wide area network, wireless network, internet. Okay, I will go it with it let me just explain it over here. Yeah, so there are all these are nothing but a network types. Local area network means wherever you are locally hosted, right? In a company, let's suppose. So there would be that's called the local area network inside the company. Metropolitan area network, typically we will go with the entire city maybe. Okay. The wide area network, typically the entire. Just a second. Let me just put it into chat. Here. Okay. Wireless networks, again, the Wi-Fi part, it goes to the internet. Again, these are very basic. I expect you guys to know it. Any questions on that part? Again, this will never be asked in your interview. I don't know about your exam, like the written exam. In the interview side, they will never ask you what is LAN, at least to your level. Okay. Okay, now we will try to understand what is broadcast network. Okay, this is kind of important thing. P2P, I think I have already explained you, so I can. So broadcast. Anyone knows what is broadcast? You can try it around.
Yes, sir. Sending
Yeah.
like message from one device to every other device in the network.
Just remember the cricket match. That's it. Okay. It is taking a live capture of the match in front of the stadium with some camera, right? And it is sending to all of us. That's it, right? That this is what is happening, right? So broadcast is nothing but the same thing. It is taking a message from one place and then it is distributing to others. Gale ki auntia maybe? Yeah. Okay. Point to point. Again, I have already explained you this. Like typically all the computers act as a P2P connection. Okay. Uh, Perfect. I think nothing over here as well. This is again that same thing, like person area network, wide area network, the meters and the distances are there. This is not for me. You guys can take a read about it. I hope everyone has received the notes, right? Yes, no,
No, sir.
no. How is it possible? Where is Bharat? Bharat left. Okay, the guy will join at probably when we are ending the session. So please do ask him in front of me only. If I remember, please try to. I am trying to remember it myself, but yeah, I can forget it. This is personal area network again. Do you need to understand what is personal area network? It is your own network, okay? Your home router, your home firewall. That's it. This is done. Local area network again, multiple computers. Try to take the example of your office or maybe your school or your college. Okay, so that becomes a local area network. Multiple computers connected in the privately owned sector. Okay. Uh, Again, there are like how this connection works. I don't think so. This is again important for your level. This is a very, very basic, maybe class 5, 6 levels. Okay, like what is bus, ring, mesh, You guys know it, right? Bus topology, the ring topology, then you have the mesh topology. Nothing but how you're connecting different computers in the network, okay? So in a bus means the cable will walk through and everyone will take the connection from there. A ring means, as you can see over here, like all the computers will be interconnected over here. Mesh means like it will be like mesh means can I draw it from here? Mesh means nothing but again this connection, all these connections become mesh, right? Perfect. Leave it. Yeah. These parts I am not teaching. How this works? Do I have anything over here? Nah, nothing. I think this is just a one read away. Okay. Go through it. If there is any problem, please do ask me. About the network part, is there anything you wanted to ask? Then you can ask me. I'm not going to teach you what is LAN, what is WAN, what is WAN. I think local area network, metropolitan. And then with the definition only, you guys can write a story about it. Yeah. Any other questions on this part? Particular? Nope. Yes.
No, sir.
Perfect. Okay. I think we oh, it is 10 o'clock. We started at 9 o'clock, 9:30.
So
9:30.
9:30.
9:30.
9:30 we started. Okay, fine, fair enough. Oh, okay, fine. Now, before doing this, I will try to show you some practical, okay? Because every time theory I cannot teach. It's very boring for me. Theory. It's very boring. So I will try to teach you something called as man in the middle attack, okay? I will try to show you that. Before that, let me just turn on my VMware. Just in case you're trying to figure out what is where it is. This is, I think I need two screens. So I'll switch on this and I will switch on this, okay? And I will leave it. Let's discuss the part first and then we'll come back to the screen. Okay. Man in the middle attack is nothing but two guys are talking to WhatsApp, okay? I'll take two name maybe. All of you are from the same class, right? Yes, no? Perfect. Shubham. Shubham, man, don't sleep, man. Hello.
No, sir, I am not sleeping.
Okay, your camera is like, your photo got stuck maybe. Okay. So Shubham is talking to Kuber. I hope you guys are friend, right? Even
Yes,
if you
sir.
don't, I don't care, okay? Okay, fair enough. So Shubham and Kuber is talking over WhatsApp. The best part over WhatsApp, it shows you that it is end-to-end encrypted, right? Have you ever seen it? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
So what does
Yes,
that
sir.
mean? That means that if I am able to see, if I am trying to interpret the communication in between, I will not be able to see it. That's the best part of it. Like, so over here, man in the middle attack typically means I am able to see everything, whatever you guys are doing it. So now I am trying to show you some kind of an internal attack that is actually called as ARP spoofing. Hey, hold on. Have we completed the TCOSI model? No, right? I went along for some different story only. Come on, poor me. Sorry. Uh, Leave it. I'll just go deeply. Just hold on. Because when I started doing ARP, I thought like where I've taught you this today. I have not taught you, right? I think we have done till transport layer, right? The last three layers are remaining. Network, data link, and physical layer. That happens
Yes,
when you
sir.
don't have a nodes. So I'm not teaching with the nodes today. So that's the reason I went along the story. Before coming to this, I will complete it. Okay, just hold on. Leave it. I'll just come to in between. PDN. This is the only part which is remaining. So we will start with the network layer. Now you will understand everything. So what happens when we try to go to the network layer? This is your client. Multiple computers are there, let's suppose. So try to remember the network layer just with the IP address. I will tell you how, why. This is the router. This is the internet, right? Leave it. Inside the router, take it as your home, take it as your college network. Okay, so multiple computers again are there, right? Multiple computers are there. I'll write. Okay. Again, I told you the packet, right? So how the packet is typically written, it is basically the data that you are trying to send. The actual data over here will be there. Then the sender's IP address inside it, the sender's MAC address inside it. Okay. The receiver's IP address and similarly the receiver's MAC address. When it will come to the layer 3, that is nothing but it will come to the network layer, what will happen? This part will not be visible to the network. So basically in the layer 3, okay, clear? This part will not be visible in the layer 3. Only this part will be available. What it tells the IP address. So with this help, I think I've shown you trace route last week. Have I shown you that? Yes, no, anything? You guys are looking at me as if I haven't taught you. Leave it. I will teach you. So is it trace route for here? Trace route and you do anything. You do youtube.com. Okay, it doesn't run. Maybe that is the command for Linux. We will do tracert, T-R-A-C-E-R-T. We will do tracert. Yeah, it runs. Let it run. I'll come back to the result after a while. Okay. And yeah, please, Pratima, Momita, I think if you guys are here, I hope you can listen to me. Or is there any problem in switching on the camera? May I know the reason? For Momita, I can understand babies and all. But what about others? Oh, you are waiting for me, Pratima, to tell you every time, is it?
No, sir.
Come on, I have some different work to teach, right?
Yes.
What about you, Bhairavi? She left. Are you here? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please switch on the camera or please give me some reasons why not. Okay. So this is what network layer is able to see, right? The IP address, right? The sender's IP address, the receiver IP address. So from where it is being sent, it will try to come to your receiver's IP address. Typically, the IP address would be something for the router, right? So with the router IP address, it will be able to navigate and it will be able to come to over here. Okay. This is what the IP matches. Now in your router, let's say there are 5 computers that are there. How will it move to the exact computer? That's when it comes to the second layer. Okay, the help of MAC address. So this is nothing but the data link layer. Now this is again, just remember MAC address. So two things I've told you. For the layer 3, try to remember that as an IP address. For layer 2, try to remember that as a MAC address. Okay, so what happens with the MAC address part? It tries to identify. Okay, so basically it tries to identify. Now this is where the ARP protocol actually comes in. Okay, so it is basically sends a message to all the device. It basically sends a broadcast message. Again, it sends a broadcast message to all the device. I will take a different pen. Who has this MAC address? Who has this MAC? Right? This is the message it is being sent to everyone. Now this is suppose M1 and the packet was also received like a M1. Okay, this is also was M1. Assume that. So what it will say, hey, you know, I am the M1. Please send me the packet. Then the packet will be sent to the M1. This is what happens in layer 2. Clear? Any doubt? So in layer 2, it tries to identify with the help of MAC address. It tries to send a broadcast message like who has this MAC address. Based on that, it tries to identify the device and to get it. Clear? Last one is
Yes,
the
sir.
physical layer, which is nothing but your Ethernet cable, right, from where the zeros and ones are coming and flowing out, right, in and out. So that is what is the physical layer. Okay, this is the directly the cable or the wire, whatever you say. Don't say, sir, I am using Geo Air Fiber. I don't know where is it. It also has some antennas that it tries to connect. Okay. Fair enough. This is what is exactly the OSI model. ARP thing. Now I will come back again. ARP is nothing but address resolution protocol. What it does, as I've told you, from the router. So there is a router. All the computers in there. Once it receives the packet, it will try to send a broadcast message. This is very, very important. You guys need to know it, because in the interview, how the interview will ask you, can you please explain me directly the ARP protocol? That's it, right? They will not tell you this is layer 2, layer 3. They will not give you any hint further. Okay. Oh, I asked Bhairavi, she left the class. Oh, nice. Okay. So it will send a broadcast message. Who has this MAC address? Based on that, it will be mapped. This is what is exactly happening with the help of address resolution proof. Now, what the attack that I am trying to do, that is called as ARP spoofing. Now, what is ARP spoofing? Again, the router will be sending the broadcast to everyone. So for this attack, you need to be mandatorily be present inside the network. So for this attack to work, you need to be inside the network. Okay, this is first sure. Without it, it is not possible. That is the first thing. Okay, how you get into the internet network? Probably with other attacks, but not with ARP spoofing. Okay. Typically, what with the help of ARP spoofing I will be able to do is like I will be interpret the communication. Whatever things you are trying to do over the internet, I will be able to see what DNS connections you are requesting, what HTTP request you are connecting, what HTTPS request you are connecting. Typically, all over the internet with the browser, whatever you are trying to do, I will be able to see it. Okay. So ARP spoofing, what happens? So let's suppose this is the M1. The packet was initially meant for M1. What I try to do, this is the rogue machine, that is like attacker machine. I will also send the router that, hey, you know, I am also having the M1. Send me that packet. So that's what I will try to do. And by mistake, the router will be sending the message to me. Clear? This is what happens. This is what is exactly the ARP spoofing. Any questions on that part? Understood? This is the theoretical. I will show you the practical as of now. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
no. Perfect. Okay. Now just a sec. Let me move to the VM. So I just turned on two VMs. One was the Kali, another one was the, where is that? Just a sec. Yeah. So over here there are two machines. So this is Windows. Okay. So I will show you something. Let me just see whether they are in the same network. So ideally they should be in the same network and the same subnet. Then only the attack will work. Okay, let it come. Before that, do we have the trace route completed? Yeah, this is the trace route. So as I have told you, in the internet, how the internet works, it doesn't happen that it will directly go to the, okay, let me just draw it again. Over here. So it doesn't happen that your client, you are requesting and you're directly reaching out to the server. No, it doesn't happens like that. Okay. In between, you are going to multiple routers, which you don't see it obviously for multiple reasons, and then you are redirecting to the traffic. It never happens that you directly go to the client. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is where you can see the connections. So it tries to go, this is my internet, this is my gateway, this is my local gateway, like the broadband connections that they are trying to reach to the ISP provider, and then from here probably this is the broadband gateway, and then it is trying to reach out to the internet. So it has taken 3 jumps before reaching out to the exact youtube.com's IP address. Okay, again youtube.com is again nothing but IP address only. So this is how it is done. Okay, so here it shows the trace complete. This is how I am able to trace. So these are nothing but called as hops. Over here, if you see 30 hops will be shown to you. So every time in the internet, they will show you number of hops in between. Okay, So wherever I'm taking these jumps from the internet, these are nothing but called as hops. Am I clear? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Okay, now let's come back. ipconfig is the command to see the IP address over here. If you see the command, that is nothing but 168.199.130. Hey, is it cold over there for your place? Yes, no.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Pune, right?
No.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes.
Okay, my place it is very cold. That's why I'm wearing hoodie. It's very cold. I don't know the temperature, but yeah, it is cold. At least I am feeling okay. Now don't say, sir, if temperature is showing 20 degree for your place. No, I am feeling cold. That's it. Okay. Leave it. So for when I'm saying that it is in the same network, that means the subnet needs to be the same part. Okay. 199.168.192 should be the same part. Okay. This 130 is where the different computer. So again, if I'm trying to say that is another computer in the same network, so it should be in the range of 192.168.199. Maybe that is 131. Clear? That is the first thing you need to understand. So I will move to this one. Kali Kali. One nine nine, and this is 131, suggesting that both of my computers are basically in the same range. Okay, clear? So now I will try to open something for ARP spoofing, this application. Again, these are all not related to your syllabus. I'm showing something out of course. Okay, so either you can replicate it on your own in your free time, because I feel like if you're doing something practical, I feel like you will remember more. That's what I feel like. And cybersecurity is all about practical things. Perfect. So it says start sniffing. We will click on accept. And over here, before doing anything, we need to list the host where we are trying to do the scan. Okay. So for that, if you see it will, I will just do a scan for host so that it scans my internal network, and based on it, it will give me the devices. Okay. So here it will, if you click on, it will show you host list. Okay. See here, it has captured my 130 as well. So if you see this is 131, obviously it will not be captured, but Windows host was 130. Remember 130? 130. So it is capturing my Windows host as well. Okay. Fine. So what I will try to do. One more thing I wanted to show you. My gateway. I need to capture my router as well, because without that I cannot interpret. So remember the ARP spoofing, I need to talk to the router first, right? So I need to capture the router as well. So here I will try to do the capture. 130, set it as add to target 1.2. This is nothing but my router. Add to target 2. Clear? Over here, if you see, these two are added. Done. Now what I will try to do, I will try to go to this menu. Probably where is it? MITM menu, ARP poisoning, and then I will try to sniff network, remote connections. So before that, I will just hold on for a minute. I will just try to open Wireshark so that I am able to sniff into the network. Because where you are going to see it, only with the help of Ethernet connection, you are going to see it. Okay, so let it start. Is it capturing? Maybe. So keep it to okay. Now this is done. Now let me go to Brave. Do I see any connections over here in the Wireshark? At least it has started some connections. We'll come to that later. Please turn off your ad blocker. I am not using any ad blocker. Where is this? What is this website? This is not youtube.com. Sorry. Okay, this is my malware machine. Okay, so I try to do a lot of malware stuffs over here. Recently, I was trying to do some Lumma Stellar based analysis. I will show you later. That is not part of your story as of now. I will just type youtube.com instead of. Yeah, finally I can open. Perfect. So I'm trying to just browse it. Okay, so few of the things it has started. Perfect, and that's it. I'll try to show you some other websites as well, maybe Spotify, maybe Reddit, maybe LinkedIn. I hope I am not logged in. Yep. Perfect. Okay, perfect. uh, so what I'm trying to do over here, I'm just trying to do some normal browsing activity. The backstory of it. Let's come to the Kali Linux now. Okay. Now I will try to do a DNS filter, and I hope you guys remember that I am not using any internet in my Kali Linux, right? Whatever I was doing, I was doing it in the Windows 10, that too with the Brave browser. So at the first glance only you can see something like Brave, which is picking it from the uh, Windows machine, not from this one. Okay. Yeah. Again, this is my bad. I went to some youtube.com. That's what my. But you can see the thing. Everything is getting captured, right? Whatever I was trying to do. Whatever DNS connections it was making, I am showing as of now just the DNS connections. So yeah, see dnsyoutube.com, right? So whatever connections I was doing in the Windows machine, it is getting captured in my Linux machine. Okay, this is what is called as ARP spoofing attack. So in my gateway, this was my gateway at the first place. So what I am trying to do over here, I'm going to the default gateway. I'm trying to say, okay, please send me the data, and that's it. I'm able to see the data. Okay, that's it. Now, can you say what is the harmful thing over here? Windows doesn't even know that it is being attacked. Nothing is spawning over there. It is network-based attack. That is the first thing. If you hang over to Windows, you cannot see anything malicious or anything that shows you that it is being hacked or something. Nothing happens over here. All the resources consumptions, everything is just fine. Mm, what is happening over here? I'm targeting the router. I'm getting the data this from the router. Okay. So I think I can show you with the HTTP request as well. Yeah, here you can see all the things. If you want to capture about the HTTP and all the protocols as well, probably you will be able to see all the things, okay, from here. What are the different URLs that were being connections? So here you can see the youtube.com, which was trying to make, and all the other things. So is this clear? Anyone, any questions?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, can you say me what is the dangerous part of it? Like, now, Spotify also I was able to spot it out, I think. Yeah, this is where the Spotify, again, the DNS request, Spotify. So yeah, now can you see what is the dangerous part of it? That's the reason we try to tell that don't use HTTP network, because if you're doing something with the HTTP network, I can easily go to this and I can able to see, even if you're sharing some username and password, I will be able to see it over here directly as a capture, right? Because it is actually going through with a plain text, right? So because over here this is encrypted data, if even if I try to send any data, it would be an encrypted form of message. Is this clear? I will stop it. I think this is all what I was trying to show you. This is done. Stop the attack. I'll stop the MITM attack. So this is again man in the middle attack. Okay. So that's the reason you're seeing MITM over here. I'll close it. Perfect. Okay. Now tell me where is this attack can happen to you guys? That's the only reason you guys are told that don't connect to the public networks. So if you have seen, it would say that, if you're going to airport, uh, railway station, if you're trying to connect to the public network as well, don't do any financial transactions or don't do any sensitive data things, right? Why? Because someone like me can connect to the airport's router, which I can easily scan it with Nmap or something. I will be able to scan the network. I can take the network in my MITM attack and I can see all the connections that is happening all across the airport. This is what I am able to do, and that is a public Wi-Fi, so no one is able to detect me as well. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Pratima, with your small screen, were you able to see it? My question is that, was it visible?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So just a sec, I will just reply to this message. Yeah, perfect. So please, that's why reason I told you, right? Try to join with and I hope whatever labs I'm trying to do, if you are able to replicate that on your own in your home network, that is way more better and it helps you in learning as well. So this part is done. Why update comes every time I try to switch on this? Okay, leave it. So this part is done. I will move back to my screen. We have 10:33. That's it. That's enough story for today. I think I will take a 10-20 minutes break. 10 minutes break. Let's have. Okay. And let's join back at 10:33, right? So 10:40 we'll join back. Okay. Go disappear. Bye. Join back at 40. So Pratiksha, you're based out of Pune only?
No, I'm living Pune.
So where are you based out of?
Uh,
Maybe your city,
right
Delhi.
now,
Firstly.
Hmm.
Where?
Wajib,
No, where is that?
you
State,
don't know
which state?
Wajib?
Which state?
Maharashtra, Pune.
Oh, Maharashtra. Maharashtra, one movie is coming, right? Shivaji something?
Chhawa.
Chhatrapati, the Vicky Kaushal thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
15 February release day.
Are you going? Obviously. No?
Yeah. You also
Okay, where
join
are the
with
others?
us to watching
You,
movie?
I need to
Yes,
see.
you.
I need to see. Now I don't get time only.
Okay.
Like I do job as well, then I do part-times as well. So it makes things difficult for me for the time management part.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. I will try. Uh, I try to watch movies downloading from torrent, and that too it is being recorded. Come on, don't put me in jail. Okay. Every day I will try to watch one movie with my family at the night time. That's my everyday schedule actually. Every day one movie. Okay. Are we good, everyone? Shivam,
Churu sir, your voice not
yeah,
clear. What you
my
said?
voice is not clear, is it? How is this
Yeah.
possible?
It's clear, sir.
Okay, maybe some network issue. Okay, leave it. Shivam, all good? You're understanding?
Yes, sir.
Enjoying the class, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. This type of practical things I wanted to like to ask. Are you guys interested in seeing all this? Because this is not part of your syllabus actually.
No, I'm also interesting, but actually I know the what is Kali, Ethernet, and actually I'm curious about to learn this operating system.
Hmm.
So can you
So the
teach
best
us
part of
again the
best,
basically?
yeah, the Kali about Kali. So we have few things I will show you. See, the best part of learning is like, spin up a VM and do all the stuff. That's it. That's the best way. Few of the commands, how to interact with the command line and all these things, we have a separate thing on that part. I think we have it over here. See over here. We have some commands and nothing. So, oh, I am not sharing my screen. My bad. Completely my bad. I'm sorry. So over here you have few things where I will try to show you that, like how you are going to do the Kali Linux stuffs and things. So yeah, the best way of learning again is try to do it. So okay, let me show you something since you asked me. So I'll show you how you can do practice. So try to go to this website and register yourself. Try Hackney. Okay. So try to register over here, everyone. This is one of the parts. So let me show you how to connect to this website as well. So please try to connect it. Go to this website. Just register an account. Okay. I'm not going to teach you how to register an account. You guys are more famous having Instagram account, Facebook account. Same thing you need to do it with TryAcme account. Okay. What about others? Prathamesh, Kuber, are you guys
Yes,
here?
sir. Yes, sir.
Switch on the camera, buddy.
Yes,
What
sir.
is your problem? What about Kuber? Oh, you guys were waiting for me. क्या भाई? Okay. Yeah. Everyone go to this website. I'll give you this link. I think TryHackMe chat. I will try to give you. Go to this website. I will show you lot many practical things over here in coming days. So there are few websites. Okay, let me just show you that. Okay, then you can come back and Let's defend. There is one where you can actually do labs. So I'm showing you all the things where you can actually do the labs. Okay. Go to these challenges and you will be able to see the challenges over here. Let's defend. Then you have something called a. So I'm showing you from the defensive side, considering the fact that you have joined a defensive course, right? This is forensic. So forensic is more like a defensive course. Blue team labs. You have many. I think one more was the cyber defenders. Yeah, I can go to the cyber range and I think you are good to go. Where is that tracks? I think over here only you can get started for the labs. Yeah. So what I will do, I will try to give you the links over here so that you can keep it. Let's defend.io, tryhackme and blue team labs. Yeah, I will just directly give blue team labs over here. Hack the box for your level. I will not try to say that try to be little bit away from it. It's little bit of advanced level. So first of all, you try to build the basics with this tryhackme and all the other platforms, and then move to hack the box. Okay. The best part over here, I don't say that you need to completely do it on your own. Try to see the what is it? Try to see the walkthroughs and then do it. That is also way. The best part of it, you are learning something. That is the best part. Okay. Since I'm trying to show the tryhackme, I will again open the booting part again. I will start it the next class. It will take some 30-40 minutes of lecture. So today I will show you how to connect with tryhackme and the things. Is everyone able to do it along with me? Kuber, are you able to follow with me, buddy? Tryhackme? Yes, no.
No, sir, not now.
Why?
I have a little bit network connection now.
Okay. So maybe with the, so I'll just show you. So just try to do a account creation, spin up a VM, Kali Linux inside it. You guys know, right, how to spin up a VM? Yes, no.
No, sir.
Okay. So go to this website, tryhackme. I will try to log in with my credentials. You can, is it logged in already for me? Okay, I have it logged in. Okay, perfect. So this is, oh, see MBR and GPT analysis. Typically, this is some forensic analysis room. Oh, see, we were trying to do the boot process the next class, and TrackMe has released a room on boot process. Perfect. Now I can teach you from here only. That's good. Okay. How many of you are following? Has anyone logged in? Yes, no, anything.
Sir,
No
I
one.
have logged in.
Perfect. Account is created and everything is done for you. Prathamesh is done. What about you, Pratiksha? Are you doing it? No.
No, sir.
Wow. What about others? Shubham? सर
No,
मैं तो
sir.
मोबाइल से ज्वाइन किया मैं कहाँ से करेगा है ना प्रतिमा Momita, are you able to do it?
Sir, I am doing, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Even if you're not doing, please try to follow it. Uh, so once you have done this, go to this access. Okay, Prathamesh, you can, but if you can follow along. Okay. So if you have face any problem, you can ask me. So once this in the right hand side top corner, you will see your profile, right? Click on access. Change this server to IN regular one. Something which says India. I hope until unless you are in US based or something. Try to click on this IN regular one, which says that this is India. Click on that. Prathamesh, let me know, okay?
Yes, sir.
changed it to IAM regular one, then you click on download configuration file. Okay, is it done?
Sir, I am not able to change it to IN regular one.
Why? Just click on this. No, if you just click on the down arrow, it will show you over here. Getting?
Got it.
Yeah, and then click on download configuration file. Got it? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Okay, I'm covering the Linux part today only. Now follow along. So there are a few commands that you guys need to know it. Okay. First of all, it is cd. Nothing but it is called as change directory to this. So how you try to move to a different folder with the help of cd command. Okay. So before doing that, I will do a ls. Why? Because I need to find out where am I currently. Okay. So there can be two things over here. Either I can list the files over here, ls, and which directory are you in as of now. So I can do for that pwd. So that will show you the entire directory. Okay. So this is my current directory where I am in. Uh, these are the folders. So if you see something, these are the folders that I'm currently in. Now my VPN folder, VPN file is inside downloads directory. So for that, I will try to move into this directory. How to do that? I will do cd downloads. Okay. Sorry, cd. So the best part over here in terminal is you just press the initials, and if you press the tab, it will autocomplete for you, providing the fact that only one of the thing is available. Now when I pressed do at the first place and I tried to press tab, you see I got two options, documents and downloads. So I need to press again w for me to complete the autocomplete. Clear? Cd downloads, I went in. Now I need to find out where is my file. So I'll do ls. I have tried to create a separate folder for me, tryhackme. So what I will do again, I will try to do a cd tryhackme, press enter, do ls, and this is what my file looks like. Even for you, Prathamesh, you have downloaded some file very much similar to me. Inside the downloads folder, it would be, if you do cd downloads and if you do ls, probably you would be see some .ovpn file over there. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no. Okay. So this is one thing. Okay. How to connect to the OVPN file, that I'll come to later stage. Just before that, uh, how do you create a file? mkdir will create a new directory. Okay. So over here, see, try to understand. Okay. Before that, try to understand inside ls, I have two files as of now, nmap and noob. Okay. Now let's say you want to see what all permissions are there with these files. Okay. So for that, I will do ls and this will give you the permissions over here. How to read these permissions? You can see read write, okay. This is what it gives you. If you see x somewhere, that means it gives you the permission to execute the file as well. Again, this file doesn't need any execution, but I have the permission to read write, so that means like the maximum authority I have over the file. Okay. How do you change a permission? So you can change with some execution chmod, and there are a lot many, I don't even remember, but typically I have seen, with me personally, I have been using 777 chmod and it works for me. Okay, so every time I want to execute something, I use chmod 777. Now what is it? Even I can ask someone like ChatGPT to give more details about it, so it can explain me better than me. What is chmod 777? It is a permission thing, and it tries to give you the execution thing. 777 refers to owner's permission. Each number corresponds to set of permissions. So it's a good idea. Avoid using absolute. It opens up a little and for them. So basically, it gives you the maximum privilege, right, with the chmod 777. So that's what it is saying. That until unless you know it, Okay, here you can see read, write, and execute. That is what I try to do, right? So whenever I don't have any permission, I try to give full permission to this file chmod 777, and it works. You have several other numbers. You can read about it, but I don't think so that is super important. Okay, so chmod is one thing that I was trying to show you. Okay, how do you create a new directory with this terminal? It is mkdir, and you try to give test. So that means it will try. Now it has created a folder for test. So if you see, TryHackMe is a folder over here. GeoWiFi is a folder over here. Oh, over here I haven't shown you, right? Oh, TryHackMe. We have two files. There is no folder over here. nmap.txt and ovpn file. So now if I do ls/la only I will do. So you will see one more folder that is test that's I have created as of now. Okay. So obviously if I move to test, it would be blank. Should be blank. Clear? If I try to create a code or something, so you can do two ways. Okay, so one is the thing which you can do echo, let's say, test file, and put it into test.txt. So this is the one way of directly putting something into this file. So what it will try to do, it will echo means I'm trying to write something, and test file, this is the context, like basically notepad, right? So I'm trying to give you the context. This particular what is it, greater than symbol is nothing but I'm trying to redirect it to a particular file that is nothing but test.txt. So what it will do, see, I've done it. Now I will do ls. Now what it will try to do, it will try to create a file for me which I've got from here. Inside it, now you can view it in one way, that is called as cat. If you use it test.txt, you will be able to see whatever is inside a file. So we use the cat command for that. Okay. One more thing can be done over here. uh, Again, for here it is not necessary, but in real life it comes in handy when we are trying to do the log analysis and things with terminal. Basically we try to use the grep command. So how do you use it typically? So let's suppose these lines were like, 1,000 lines were there. Now it is not possible for me to search around 1,000 lines to find out the result. So what I will try to do, I will try to do cat test.txt, and you can use grep. And since test is yes, I will just write, est probably. Now wherever in the line, wherever the est thing is there, it will show you. So over here you can see, since I was just trying to grape out the est. So grape means nothing again. Okay, let me explain. Go slowly. Okay, little bit. Grape means I'm trying to extract just a particular context that I am willing to see from the entire logs. Now, for this example, I have just one line, which makes easy for me to visualize and for you guys to visualize. But think of 2,000 lines of code where I'm trying to see just one part of code. How do you see it? This is the way you see it with the help of the grep command. Now, what is the pipe command over here? So this is nothing but called as a pipe command. The pipe command actually helps you in using two commands at the same time. So if you see, Linux has two commands over here, cat command and grep command. I wanted to use both of them at the similar time. That's the reason I've used pipe command. Is this clear? Any doubt, anyone?
No, sir.
What about you, Shubham?
No, sir.
And like understood?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. What about Kuber?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Momita?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Perfect. Okay. So one more way. So this is one way that I have tried to use this command for writing something into a file. And there are a few more text-based editors as well. One is like Veeam. You can use Veeam and then you can call it as, give some name to it. Test1.txt maybe. And it will open it. Again, this is nothing but a notepad editor. Okay. So you can write this is again a test file. Now, how do you quit? You can do a lot of things with Veeam. Okay, with Veeam only I can take separate 1 hour codes because it's a very powerful network editor tool. How do you exit it? You will give colon, 2 dots and Q and it should work. No, it doesn't work like this. You need to give insert, I think. Uh, how do you quit it, man? No. Okay, I got stuck with Veeam. That's the reason I don't use it. Come on, how do you insert? अरे VM को कैसे? Chat GPT is the way. Chat GPT. V means how to how to. अरे क्या? What is it happening? How to quit Veeam editor? Escape. Oh. So you need to press escape and then colon and then Q. Probably that works. No. No right since add. What it does? Huh? Escape the WQ. Okay, WQ. Is it changed? Oh. Escape colon WQ. Does it work? Oh God, thank God. So that was one of the editor which I don't use, to be honest. I use something very easy that is called a Nano. Okay, that is my best part. Nano test2.txt will do. And here again, this is a, now this is what I like it. Text file and blah. So how do you save it in Nano? You press Control O, press Enter, Control X to exit. Okay. So I will show you again. It is actually available down below if you see it properly. So I will do test3.txt. So it is available over here. If you see it properly, this says this up arrow means control. Okay. I think it follows the Mac. I think in Mac control command is with this arrow thing. That's the reason it tries to show you that. I don't know. I'm just trying to guess it around. So over here you can see Control G will give you what all things will give. Control O I try to paste to write it down to this text file, and then I try to press Control X to exit it out of it. Okay. So I'll just press Control X because I don't have anything. So now if I do ls, so I have so many things over here, and I will do if I do cat star, that means it's a wildcard. Now it will do cat for all the things. Okay. So it will directly do it for all the things. Cat star means a wildcard. That means I want to cat all the results at a similar place. But if you want to do cat command for a particular thing, that also you can do. So let's suppose I will do test2.txt. So if I just write test2.txt, that would give me for the particular thing. Clear? Any doubt? Now, how do you remove a particular file from here? That is again nothing but test. I'll give star to remove everything. Now if I do ls, now with the help of this rm command, I was able to remove it, and then again no files. Okay, so I particularly use nano command. Again, you can learn. I think there are YouTube videos available for Veeam as well. I personally feel whatever my work is done with nano, so I have never tried with Veeam, but yeah, I think there is Veeam tutorial for 1 to 2 hours video, which you can see it. Yeah, I think this 1 hour tutorial video is really the best one. Okay, so you can look into it if anyone is interested. But yeah, this is more powerful than nano, that I can say. Okay, if you're learning it, it is more powerful. But again, I typically use something GUI based, that is like Sublime Text or something, which helps me easy way to edit and things. But again, it's your preference, whatever you want to do with it. Again, you want to clear out all the things that are coming over here, you can do it with clear thing. Any doubt up to here? Am I going fast? Little bit. Yes, no. तो ऐसा बोलो ना fast जा रहे हो. Tell me what part you want me to repeat. I can do it. Anything? So I've done few commands. Okay, so the command were cat. to list out the file thing. I have done echo to what I have done. I can show you over here history. So history is again another command that gives you the history of the command lines that I have done. So over here I can show you what all things that I was doing as of now. This part is not related. This part is what is related. Okay. So this is where I can show. I was doing echo to bring something to your file. I was doing cat to bring that data into the terminal, basically try to show you up. This one I have explained to. This is what is this? Anyone? Shubham? Right? Even if you're not able to, it's fine. We are learning.
The pile
Any
command.
pipe? What command?
Pile,
Pipe. P-I-P-E. Okay? Not pipe.
pile command.
Piles is something different.
No. Pipe, sir.
Okay, just kidding. Leave it. So grep command, and then I was trying to grep it using EST to again particular grep. हो गया Prathamesh, enough. Come back to the topic. Oh bhai. Done.
सर अब ये 2 दिन नहीं रुकेगा.
Sir, done.
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. We can do enjoy. Fine. See, for when we're trying to grep means again, this is very much helpful. Okay, so I will tell you. Recently, I was working on an incident where we had just the Linux based logs and it was completely command line. We didn't had access to any of the tools, seam, nothing. Okay. Just with the help of the cat and the grep command, we needed to investigate. This is where the grep command was a, the gold for me. Just with the help of grep command, I was able to do the complete analysis. So that's why I'm telling you, if you're able to use the grep command, you know how to use it, what all to grep. It's the best command to use in Linux, one of the most powerful tool. Okay. So I was trying to use grep and then EST part I was trying to capture it. That is done. Nano, Veeam, both are same thing, nothing but the text editor. But again, whichever you prefer, you can use it based on your requirement. Okay. Cat star. What is the use of the star command? It is nothing but a wildcard. I want everything. That means I am using wildcard. That is star. Okay. And similarly, now I wanted to use, so over here, if you see, all the files were something like test1, test2, test3.txt. Okay. So if I'm doing something like test and then giving star, that means I'm telling all the test files with the secondary part as 123.txt something to remove it, and that's it. It was removed. And then clear command to move the entire command line thing. So if I again do clear, it will remove that. Any doubt up to here? All good? हो गया ना? अब क्या लाफिंग? इतना तो सीरियस हो गया मैं. तुम लोग यार मेरे पीछे पड़ गया, तुम लोग हंस रहे हो.
नहीं सर.
कैमरा ऑन है मेरे सामने, तुम लोग ऐसे हंस रहे. Tell me the joke as well, okay? So that I can also laugh if you're having something. Any particular joke you have? Kuber, Prathamesh?
अरे सर
बताओ भाई.
आपने बोला था ना कि वो मतलब वो पाइप कमांड है, फाइल्स अलग है. तो उस पे हंस रहे थे.
अच्छा. Yeah, she told
सर आपको
something.
बोला
file
ना
or
अभी
something.
वो 2 दिन नहीं रुकेंगे, वो 2 दिन कंटिन्यू है. स्माइल करते रहेंगे वो दोनों भी, कुबेर और प्रथमेश.
Laughing is good for health anyway. So you can do it. No worries. Anyone willing to visit this Mahakumbh? Anyone going? Went there?
No, so
Anyone?
No, sir.
going on 30.
No, not going?
Going, sir.
Who
It is
you
going.
are going?
Yeah.
Nice. Boys trip only? Or like you're visiting from your college? Like
No, sir.
friends?
Family.
Family. Yeah, my friend went and that's the reason now he is trying to pull me in. He's saying that it is good experience. You should go and see it. Let me see if I can make it through. Okay. Enough of stories, I think. What else? Okay, few more things I wanted to show you. Uber, please. Okay, so few of the things we'll do. That is, who am I? Basically, it will show you which is a particular user, and so this is one of the most interesting command. Why? I'll tell you the backstory of it. Let's suppose I am an attacker. I got into your machine, right? So I want to see what all permissions I will have or what all user I got compromised, what is the access level I have. So I will try to use who am I. Okay. In Windows also it works at the same way. I think it will show you the, oh my bad, who am. So it will show you my username. Okay. Okay, I think this is done. For adding a particular user and all things, I am not going to teach you because clear. So for that you can do what? You can come for, okay, rest all part I think it is fine about terminal. Okay, now comes sir प्रथमेश मेरे को बोलेगा सर मैंने को VPN डाउनलोड करवा के कुछ नहीं करवाया. रुक जाओ भाई, आता है. Coming to you, buddy. So cd dot dot is like moving backwards directory. Okay, so here you can say I was into the test directory. I'm trying to move backwards with the help of two dots. Okay. Again, if I do cd two dots, again I will move to the downloads directory. That's it. Okay. So in my TryHackMe folder, I have this file. Now, yeah, Prathamesh, now we will see. Okay. So here you have this .ovpn file. How do you connect with TryHackMe? So see, VPN connection, I haven't explained it. Okay, let's do this command and meanwhile I will try to explain you that. Okay. Before that, one more important thing. If I do if config as of now, I will just open it in a new tab so that you can see it. If I do if config over here, you will see there are two network connections as of now for me. Okay. That is, one is like Ethernet 0, another one is the local port. This is my Ethernet IP, this is my local IP. This is basically the loopback address 127.0.1. Okay. There is no other third address as of now. Clear? I'm showing you. What I will do now, I will try to
Yes.
connect it with the VPN. I will do sudo, you do open VPN. It is already pre-installed in Kali. If you don't have it, if it is showing any kind of error, probably you need to do two things. You need to do sudo apt update. Okay. Prathamesh, I'm saying for you. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
sudo apt upgrade. These are the two things typically you would like to do after you install Kali, and probably it's just an update, right? So in Windows, what happens? It automatically pushes up the update. In Debian based system or in any other Linux, you need to do manually. Okay, sudo apt update for updating the packages and for upgrading the packages. So the very basic commands. Okay. So if it is showing any error, typically you would like to do these two commands, and after that you give sudo. So what is sudo? Can anyone tell me what it is sudo? I haven't explained it and no one asked it even.
Sir, super user. It's
Superman?
super user.
Super user. Okay. So what is super user? Can you explain me? It is Superman basically. Why you
Sir,
allow me?
like administrator. Like,
Perfect. That's a Superman, right? I have all the privileges. That's it. That's why I tell it as a Superman, because it is the highest level of privilege. I can do anything, right? As a Superman. That's why. There is nothing to love. That's the way I remembered it. OpenVPN, again the tool that I'm using it is already pre-installed, and this is the file name which you downloaded from the TryHackMe using that regular1 thing. Okay, configuration file. Now you need to give the, since you're using sudo, you need to give the password because you need to go to the admin level, right? Now you can see it has established the connection. Now I will do if config again. Now see what happens. So there would be introduction of another IP. I will do minus so that you can see everything over here. Before running the VPN file, there was only two. Now you can see there are three. Why? Because now the VPN connection has been established. Over here, this is the tunnel IP. Now clear? Is this part clear? I'm coming to it. Why it is happening? Why all it is saying? Pratima? Clear? You're not so interactive. Welcome to the party. Clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Perfect. So now the next question would be, why we are able to see this IP address. So for that, I need to teach you something called as VPN. It would be easy, just 2 minutes. I think we are almost in the time. Where is this guy? Okay, no one has joined. I thought of asking about the notes to this guy. VPN. I think you guys must have used it to visit some of the websites which is blocked. Yes, no. Come on, admit it. Using Chrome extension, something you would have done. So what is happening over there? Prathamesh is laughing, huh? Then he stopped it. Virtual private network. Typically, you can use VPN to access some of these sites that are blocked in India or something, and you can use VPN to change the location. This is what everyone does, I think, and then the website will open for you, right? I've done it a lot of times. I'm not laughing. Why, Prathamesh, you're laughing? Okay.
Sir, I
Coming
am
back.
not.
Coming back. Okay, leave it. I was just joking. What it is actually trying to do. Again, this is the client. This is the server. What I said, the normal router connection would be like router, 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 and then it is moving to the main connection, right? This is completely ignored in the VPN connection. This is doesn't happens. What it happens actually, it tries to create a tunnel. That's the name of it. Okay, so it tries to create a tunnel, separate tunnel between the client and the server. Okay, this becomes a tunnel. So what is the facility of it? It becomes encrypted. Okay, so it tries to create a virtual tunnel for you which is highly encrypted and which is available between the client and this server. Now what is happening between the TryHackMe and this one? With your client, if you have downloaded the configuration file, that is like, I will just write configuration file over here. That is the OVPN configuration file. You remember that the server was IN something. What it does, with that help of the configuration file only, that is nothing but the VPN, you are able to connect to this server, right? It has provided you a separate IP for that. So for the server, your IP address is something that is nothing but the tunnel 0 IP. So anytime you try to connect it with the TryHackMe server, basically they are able to see your tunnel IP. Clear? Is this clear? Again,
Yes, sir.
you ask me what is the difference? It doesn't go to the normal route. Okay, there is no router connections as of now. It is approaching the internet by creating a path in between. Okay, there is a bridge basically which is built up between the client and the server, and for every time to open this bridge you need to connect it to the VPN file using that sudo VPN file. Clear? And that's the reason. So again, next class I will be able to show you. Every time you try to connect it with any of the machines with server, like you want it to your machine to talk to a machine on TryHackMe server, you need to use this tunnel IP only. You cannot use the other IP, that is Ethernet 0 IP. No, you cannot use that. Okay, clear? Any questions? All good? So next class, probably next Sunday, I think I am meeting with you. Tomorrow, I think I am meeting, right?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow.
So tomorrow only I'm meeting. So tomorrow we'll start with this booting process and all. Okay, so I needed a separate class, so that's the reason I went on with this. Clear? Any questions, any doubts, anything? You can read it for today. You can ask me tomorrow as a way. Okay. So yep, I think. Do you have any more classes or is it done for you today?
One
Sir, we
we
have
have
one lecture.
one at 11:30.
Oh, 11:30 only.
Yeah.
I took so much time. Sorry, don't curse me, please. I hope you all had the breakfast. Breakfast done, ना?
Yes, sir.
हाँ बोल दो भाई, अभी तो मैंने 10 मिनट ब्रेक दिया था ना इसलिए. Okay, cool. Bye. We'll meet up
सर
tomorrow.
सर
Okay? Yeah, हाँ बताओ.
सर वो जब काली लिनक्स इंस्टॉल कर रहे थे तो उसमें मतलब ओएस का स्पेसिफिकेशन बताना था कि मतलब उबंटू है या डेबियन है, तो उसमें फिर अ, तो मैंने डेबियन सिलेक्ट किया है, उबंटू नहीं सिलेक्ट किया है.
चलेगा. It's all Debian based only. If you see, whenever you to push in an update over Kali as well, it will show you like deb packages only it is installing. So Kali, Ubuntu, all are Debian based packages only. So both of them works similar. So don't worry on that. Okay. Any other
Sir, और
questions? Anyone?
रिकॉर्डिंग अवेलेबल होगी क्या आज?
रिकॉर्डिंग मेरे पास तो दिखा रहा है अवेलेबल है, मतलब कब अवेलेबल है ये मेरे को नहीं पता। लगता है 12 आवर्स लगता है ये लोग को। 3-4 घंटा रुक जाओ, मैं बात कर लूंगा नोट्स के लिए भी और उसके लिए भी। एक काम करो, डू यू गाइस हैव एक्सेस टू द ग्रुप, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप, लाइक यू कैन टाइप इन मैसेजेस?
No.
ना कैसे बोल रहा है भाई, ऐसा
यस
थोड़ी
सर।
हो सकता है भाई, सब
Yes,
कोई
sir.
टाइप कर सकता है इसमें। Yeah, so add tag Varad and ask for notes and things, recordings. He is the one who is trying to do that, okay?
यस
Yes,
सर।
sir.
You ask it, if you don't get any response, then tell me. Clear?
यस सर।
Perfect then. Bye. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Bye, same to you, sir.
बाय सर।
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.